Today I'd like to show you the I-cord cast on method that I use for several of my netting patterns, and it just is a really lovely cast on for the edge of a shawl or a throw. So we want to start with casting on 3 stitches. I am going to start with a slip knot and a knitted cast on. You can use a other type of cast on or whatever your preference is, such as long tail, but this works just fine and it's my usual cast on method, so I'm just going to do what's easy for me. So you just want 3 stitches and then place a safety pin or a stitch marker through those stitches because it will make picking them up later much easier. Then to make the I-cord, you knit those 3 stitches and then slip the stitches back to the left hand needle. I just slip them all at once, all 3 at once, back onto the left hand needle. Then we want 4 more rows done the same way. So I am just going to knit these, keeping it fairly loose so that it matches up with the border and it makes them slipping back to the left hand side easier. So this is the second, and then the third, then on the 4th one we won't slip them back onto the left hand needle. And then in my patterns I say to turn the work 90 degrees, so I just mean turn it sideways like that. Then we want to pick up 3 stitches along the side, picking up both legs of the stitch. If you can see that I'm picking up both stitches, so I put my left hand needle through and then I just knit it. It's a little bit fiddly, but it's not too bad. And then the second one, picking up both legs, just knit that stitch. And then on the third one, you can see the stitch there quite clearly. Okay, so we've picked up 3 stitches, and then what we want to do, in my patterns I say turn the work 90 degrees again, and that just means that I now am looking at these 3 stitches from the cast on. So I put my needle through those stitches, and it's nice and easy to see exactly where that should be because of the stitch marker or safety pin. And then you can either knit them and then take this out, or just take this out now, it's probably a bit easier. So knit those 3 cast on stitches, and there you have your I-cord cast on. And I don't mind using the slip knot because that will be at the back and you can just sew it in and it won't be noticeable. So there you have a lovely cute little cast on, and that gives you 9 stitches to start whichever project you are going to be working on.